Alright, so what is your spell save DC, if you don't mind my asking? What's your spell save DC?
Spell safety. Hang on.
That's okay. It'll be 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
8. Wisdom modifier is 3.
And that's what they have to roll to get out of your cast.
Okay, so wisdom and what?
Your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency. Where do I find that?
It'd be a +2 at this level, but it's just above your saves on your first sheet.
Okay. Okay, so 2. That's the initiative, is it? So my wisdom bonus is 3.
Okay, so 5 plus 8.
What was that? Sorry.
5 plus 8.
5 plus 8.
Yeah. So 12.
13.
Yeah. I know you do metric, and the rest of us are not, but I think that's 13.
It's okay.
I mean, maybe it's something different in metric.
I'm right 97% of the time. Who cares about the other 4%?
Alright, so 13. One of them didn't
sorry,
make
you
it.
said 5, not 4.
Oh my god, that was 3%.
God, how did I roll the same thing for both of them? Everyone's dice are doing funny things tonight. Neither of them made it, so they're both entangled in these horrifying, almost stony roots that come out of the ground and just wrap themselves around these giant worms.
Alright.
You still have a move
16.
left.
You
still have a move left if you'd like. That was your action. Now you've got a move.
A move.
I don't think you've been in combat with us yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
So where's this beetle doing now?
Every combat is divided into turns and rounds. A turn takes about 6 seconds, and it's a move and an action. During your move, you can move, and during your action, you can do things.
Yeah.
And that takes about 6 seconds. A round is 10 turns. Which you'll almost never need to know. But just for time's sake. So yeah, you used your action to cast. Now you have your move.
So I suppose if we're trying to get past these worms, are we able to just like get past them, or are they going to be able to break free from the entanglement?
Well, the entanglement effect is still there, so anyone who steps into the area could get entangled.
Right. Okay.
But
so can we go around, like give them a wide berth and go around where the entanglement is occurring?
You could, but you would also kind of be worried about them chasing you, and also you still have a beetle and one worm that are still free.
Right. Any suggestions?
From me?
From anyone?
I would move away from the beetle, that's for sure.
Yeah,
if you can, I would move away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use your full move, but if you use your full move instead of, say, just a 5-foot step, it's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, so you can back up 5 feet and get away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. You 5-foot step out of its range. You've still got your hands up, kind of in a jaunty little fighter position. Let's see then. Next is the worm. It struggles to break free from your entanglement and fails. How do I keep rolling that from Since it can't move, it can't really do anything. Meanwhile, in the back, a beetle has come from out of nowhere and has launched itself onto Sandfair. Like, pinned her to the
Wait.
ground, she's struggling with it, and Nilbog has started to rush actually into your guys' fray. Yeah. Awful damn decent of him to, help his party, right?
Yeah.
He tries to throw an attack at the beetle. Good lord. And misses. I can't
If they
remember.
were here, they would have rolled a 20.
No, he would have still missed. I'm changing my dice set. I know I said I'd do whichever one you said, but I can't. I can't, man. They're green and they're ugly and they look like puke and they won't roll higher than a 5.
And you could just get the purple dice, just those purple ones with the blue lining or with the gold lining, or even just the cosmic purple.
Oh, I saw those come up on my
Yeah.
tape. They're so pretty.
You mean like these?
Oh,
Yeah, it's my
I'm
favorite
simping
set.
over
I
those
only
dice.
use them for special rolls.
I'm
Well,
simping
you
over
just use
those
that all the
dice.
time. Every roll with this group is special.
You're special.
I was called that
You're
in Special
special,
Ed.
I'm special, we're all special.
Okay, bringing out the blue dice. Sorry, everybody.
No, you're not.
Alright, so that's Nilbog's turn. He came in and was useless. The beetle,
I have to
meanwhile...
say, if the bugs start kicking our asses, you have to switch back.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
These dice are the entire party's bad luck. That's why I was able to
Meanwhile,
roll 2 natural.
the beetle rears back and tries to attack Zara again. And does a 5 hit you? I hope that dispels all your fears. But that's okay, because the beetle actually gets a second attack, which is great. And rolls an 18. Zara, does an 18 hit you?
What do I look at?
Your AC.
Yeah, your
Armor class.
AC.
What am I doing?
You're telling me what it is?
Which number?
Your
AC
armor class. It's up in the top center.
Armor class. Yeah, 15, my armor class.
Okay, so this will hit you. And you take 3 damage.
Alright.
You want to roll me a Constitution save?
Oh, man.
Oh, this is where you guys will really hate me. The beetle's bite attack kind of blows.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
It doesn't do as much damage, but it does have a nice secondary effect. I actually got help with it from someone else. Yeah, what?
I got 11.
Okay. Good news or bad news?
Just hit
Good
me.
news, you're not dead.
Okay. You didn't lose... You're not paralyzed. But you did take an extra 3 points of damage.
Alright, so
6 total.
now my hit points are down to 14.
Okay.
So does that mean its bite is poison or something?
Its bite is poisonous.
You suck.
At least it's not as bad as the spiders.
Yeah.
Am I poisoned?
It's not a
No,
status
you're
effect poison. It's just an instant action poison.
I should have learned healing, but you suggested that we had enough.
You're a
would be
wizard.
fine with
Wizards
damage,
can't
buff, and
heal.
debuff. Wizards have no healing whatsoever.
If you wanted to be a healer, you should have rolled cleric.
Oh, you're
We
right.
have a cleric.
Yeah? Well, fancy that.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
a good thing I have buff and debuff.
Next is Mogus. You just saw this beetle sink its mandibles into the elf over there.
That's
What are you
because
gonna
I
do?
want to scorch that sucker.
Okay, what are you doing?
I move in to melee range and use Burning Hands.
I don't think you need to be in melee range, but isn't that a con effect? No.
Doesn't it have a
Yes, it is.
15-foot range?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a 15-foot range and a cone effect.
Oh no, in that case I can hit it anyway. Alright.
Let me just
Well,
check
I
on that
rolled a
cone
one.
effect.
Can you line it up where you hit more than one target?
Yes to both. So you'd better be certain, because if you're not very good at it, Zara could be one of your targets.
Well, I rolled a 12 and I was aiming specifically for the beetle. I think that can just hit the beetle.
Well,
Or does that?
for right now,
Didn't it do a cone?
it's always going to do a cone. You don't need to roll an attack roll with Burning Hands,
Alright.
which is nice.
Still new to this.
But are you moving closer to it? Like specifically, it's 15 feet away. Are you moving closer to hit it?
Actually, no, I don't. I do not need to move any closer to hit him to use it with Burning Hands, since Burning Hands is in a cone.
Okay, then Zara, I need a dexterity save from you.
So, D20 again.
Yep.
This is terrible. 6.
Okay, Magus, you want to roll us up some damage?
Ah, shit.
Alright. That's a 6. Okay, we just need to roll dice on cloths. That's how you get critical.
Zara's gonna love you. I need 3 d6s.
From me or for Zara?
D6.
From you.
From me. Okay.
Yep. Because the Burning Hands damage is 3d6.
That's a 4 on the second one.
Okay, so 10 total.
And a 6 on the third. I am so sorry.
Okay. Zara, you just took 16 damage. What are you gonna do next?
Oh, well, apparently I'm going to faint because my current hit points are 14.
Yeah, okay.
That was too much.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Bridge to Commander Yiker. Okay. When
Man, I
you
should've-
go below 0 HP, you don't die. You fall unconscious, and you need to make a death save,
Okay.
which
What do I
I'm
want?
not going to tell you what the DC is. I'm just going to have you roll and add your Constitution modifier.
Right. So then that's D20 again.
Yep.
+12 +1, so 13.
Okay. You're not dead.
I'm just stunned.
Whew. You are unconscious. You're stable. You're not dying. But you are unconscious.
Hmm.
Okay. Magus, you have a move action left. Anything you're wanting to do with it?
I probably want to move further up the tunnel.
So now he moves.
Just go ahead.
Could have
Hey,
moved.
with me being unconscious, does that affect my my entanglement spell on the worms?
Oh, good point. I think it is a concentration. Let me check.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh,
Should have used shield.
you
I should
could
have just used shield.
you could have moved closer to it and avoided her. But that's okay. So you're moving up the tunnel as in like back toward the entrance, or what?
Further down into the tunnel. I should have said down the tunnel. That would have.
Okay, I'm gonna need
been-
you. Well, actually, I guess I don't need you to make a strength save because the entanglement effect just ended.
Yep.
Yep.
So now the worms are free
You
again.
can knock a dwarf down, but you can't keep a dwarf down. Well, except for
Okay.
this one. He says knocking on the coffin. I say knocking on the coffin. Ah.
Okay. The worm that hit you last time turns around slowly and starts bolting toward you again.
Well, come at me since you're so fond of me.
Okay, and
I think it likes
does
you.
that 11 hit you?
Yes, it does. I have armor class 10.
Oh wow. Okay, we got to get you something when you get back to town.
Yeah, like bracers or something.
6 damage.
6 damage. Alright.
Okay.
I am at 13. Good thing I was tankier than our wizard.
You are the wizard.
Well, sorry, I am the wizard. But
You
good
mean
thing
the-
I was tankier than the
You mean
fighter.
the druid?
The druid. Sorry, good thing I was tankier than the druid.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
knocked the druid the plop out.
Plants hate fire.
The other worm that you had previously frozen and then entangled is also very near you, and it rears back and opens its maw at you, trying to bite you.
What, you want some?
Oh, it wants a piece, and it just got it, because it rolled a 17,
Oh, wow.
but also only did 3 damage. Lucky you. You guys are really lucky I'm rolling so low tonight.
It'll take more than that to kill anyone else wants some.
Osprey,
Anyone else?
Not that that matters to Miss Unconscious over here.
yeah, I love how he, like, the most that he has downed anybody has been you, and he's sitting over there, like, taunting. Osprey, you saw a giant cone of fire drop the person who healed you, and hit a little bit on that beetle. Just a little.
I know it burnt the beetle for the same damage, didn't it?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe the beetle made it safe. Huh?
You mean the beetle made a constitution save?
Hang on, Henry. Sorry, man. Say again, Mandy?
Am I standing near her?
Yeah, you're probably about... probably about 3, maybe 5 feet away tops.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a heal spell and step up and touch her.
Okay. What heal spell?
I'm gonna do a 2nd level.
Oh, wow. Okay. You want to roll it? I mean, she's on the ground. I don't think she's going to object too much.
I'm incapacitated.
16.
16. That's a good amount. Okay. Sorry, you just got healed 16.
Okay, so my hit points are now back up to 16.
Yep.
Beauty. I feel great. I mean, what happened? I mean, I blacked out.
Osprey, you didn't remember to put in your spellcasting modifier on that, right?
Yeah, the +5.
Okay, making sure.
Yep.
Okay. Zara's back up. Thank God. Unfortunately, the entanglement is still lost to the
Yeah.
ether.
Yep.
Sorry for the inaccuracy. I've only recently
happened.
learned that one.
All right.
It happens. I'm new too.
Kayleer, it's your turn.
Where is everybody now?
You guys are still in the general same vicinity as where you've been. Nobody except for Magus has really moved much. You're still up at a wall, generally between a worm and a hard place, pretty much.
Okay, can I still use my free action, or was that used up already?
Sorry, that was used up already.
All right.
And Thunder Wave would still hit everybody, right?
Um, where you're at now, actually, let me check. I think it's a 15-foot, isn't it?
Yeah, it says 15.
Then no, you're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I want to cast that.
True Strike, True Resurrection, Thunder Smite. You can never find what you need in these books, right? Okay. Must make a Constitution. Go ahead and roll me damage while I roll saves. Also, what is your save DC?
Huh?
What is your save DC?
Where do I see that?
It'd be on your third page. Or wait, you're on D&D Beyond, aren't you?
Yep.
Alright, so it's going to be 8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which for you is Charisma, plus your proficiency bonus, which for you is 2.
So
I dropped my dice. I got the worst.
my charisma bonus is +3.
Okay, so it'd be a 13. Go ahead and roll me up damage.
Okay. A 2, a 4, and a 3.
On a 2d8?
9. 3d8. It's my I used my second level.
Oh, my bad. Okay. So 9 total, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a pretty good attack. You end up pushing 3 worms back. And there's this, not quite a boom, but like a sort of rushing sound.
Okay.
It's a really heady feeling being powerful, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gonna move at all?
Nice. Am I in anybody else's way?
Not really. You're kind of off in the corner doing your own thing.
Then no, I'm good.
Okay. Next then would be Zara. You just got back up. You were healed before you could even really drop properly.
Yeah.
You're kind of woozy.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, what are worms weak to?
Off the top of your head, being stepped on.
They're used to wet, so I think things that make wet hard to do.
I'm stepped on, but how big are they?
They're about as big as a pit bull, maybe a little bigger.
Okay, pit
They were
bulls
bigger
bad to
than
deal
that.
with. Once they get to Labrador size, that's a problem.
If they stood up, they would be a little bit taller than your new dwarf friend.
All right,
Okay, that
and
is tall.
where are the beetles now?
There's only one beetle, and it's in front of you.
I thought one
Still
came
in
in
front of
from
me.
nowhere.
Oh, the one that's on top
Yeah.
of Sanfir. Yeah, it's still on top of Sanfir.
Oh.
They're still struggling
No,
with it, keeping her out of the fight. I mean, it's not a literary device. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
maybe we need to what are the beetles weak against?
Also,
Like, I know
probably being stepped on. You would need to roll me a knowledge nature check to figure it out off the top of your head.
So my hammer would have been a better pick, and just moving the 15 feet.
Not hitting your druid would have been the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
All I had to do was move forward by 1, but no, that's too
So
late.
what am I rolling for?
If you really want to know weaknesses, you would need to roll a nature check.
All right, a nature check. All right. 14.
If you had it off the top of your head, you would say that if you're attacking a beetle, a crushing weapon would probably be best, or probably going for the mandibles. That's about the softest spot on them you can find.
Now,
So what I'm hearing is smack him in the face.
yeah, bludgeon, bludgeoning, huh? I've got I've got scimitar, quarterstaff, flame. So,
Of course, you could also just wild shape.
yes.
I don't know what you can wild shape into off the top of my head, though.
And anything that eats insects like worms and beetles. So by looking at a bird or
Oh, can I
Gosh.
wild shape into a big spider?
You gonna wild shape into a fish?
No, I'm not allowed to into a fish because there's no water for me to swim in.
You can still actually be a fish. You can't just, have a swim speed.
How about a spider that eats bugs and worms? I mean, birds eat worms.
Birds do eat worms.
So do echidnas. And
keep in mind, whatever you shape into, I'm gonna make you look the stats up.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna make you look the stats up.
Something that eats.
Out of character, anything will do. You don't really have to. They're not Pokemon. They're just beetles. Smash them.
Yeah.
You don't really need to have a type advantage.
Beetles and worms, I'd have to say.
You could even be a bear and just swipe at them.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, I think bear's a good idea. We don't really have bears, you know.
Say again?
We don't really have bears here.
Oh gosh.
In Moon Elf Land.
Really? Then I must be working off some bad information because I had heard something about koalas.
Oh yeah, drop bears, but they're not really bears, you know.
Are they not? Bears
they're
are
really
in their
not
name.
bears.
Just like bears.
They're a little bit.
And
too
they
stupid
also
to be bears,
also
but they're
don't eat.
cute.
They also don't eat insects.
True.
But
Don't they just eat plants?
Nah, they eat gum leaves.
Yep.
I suppose go for a
is that where you're wild shaping into, a drop bear?
No, don't do that.
No, then we'd need to cover them in Vegemite.
What's it like being a walking, talking caricature? I just want to know.
It's not a caricature.
She is right now. The only thing missing is her getting close to the beetle and going, "You beauty."
Oh,
Crikey, this one's a beauty.
I'll reach in its mouth and see what happens.
No, I'm going to
Oh
do the
my
South Park
gosh.
one. What I'm going to do is get my thumb, jam it right up his butthole. This will really
Oh,
piss it off.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna
Beautiful.
stick my in its rectum and beat it with a lead pipe.
This
oh
will
my
really
gosh.
piss it off.
Okay, another thing you can use any album cover from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You can use any of those for when I'm talking, because it's just solid band.
I'll take anal bum cover for 500, Alex.
I think I'm gonna wild form into an echidna because it eats bugs and
Yep,
worms.
that's a good one.
They also, maybe I should mention that one when I'm recording. So give me a second and I'll stop recording.